Hi there and welcome to our GCSE maths video on estimation. Our first exam question says, work out an estimate for the value of 48.7 multiplied by 61.2 divided by 11.3. Now, whenever you're estimating, it's always best to round to either one significant figure or two significant figures. Okay, so in this case, I'm going to round to one significant figure. So 48.7 is going to be rounded to 50, and then you're multiplying it by 60, and then you're dividing it by 10. So as you can see, 48.7, 61.2 and 11.3 has been rounded to one significant figure. Now 50 times 60, you can easily work that out. That's going to be 3000, and then you're going to divide it by 10, which is going to give you an answer of 300. Okay, next question. Work out an estimate for the value of 41.2 multiplied by 19.8 divided by 0.49. Again, over here I'm gonna round to one significant figure. So 41.2 becomes 40, multiplied by 19.8 becomes 20, and divided by 0.49 to one significant figure, that would be 0.5. Now 40 multiplied by 20 is 800, and you would divide that by 0.5. 800 divided by 0.5, you would get an answer of 1600. So just an estimate for that value is 1600. Now the next question is, work out an estimate for the value of 21.75 plus the square root of 98.1 divided by 0.192. Now again, I'm going to round to one significant figure. So 21.75 becomes 20 plus, now whenever you have a square root, you need to think of the closest number that you can square root and get a whole number, and in this case 98.1 is closer to 100. So 20 plus the square root of 100 divided by 0.192, which becomes 0.2. okay, 20 plus 10, because the square root of 100 is a 10, is going to be 30 divided by 0.2. Now you can just work out 30 divided by 0.2, and that's going to give you an answer of 150. okay, so that's going to be your estimate for that. Okay, next question. Eddie and Ellen use a calculator to work out 431.1 divided by 14.3 plus 3.8 squared. Eddie's answer is 1.5, Ellen's answer is 15. One of those answers is correct. Use approximations to find out which answer is correct. Now, in order to answer this, well, just because it's easier, I'm going to round to two significant figures in this case. So I'm going to round to 430 divided by 14 multiplied by 4 squared. Okay, now 430 divided by 14 multiplied by 16, you can just work out 14 multiplied by 16 is going to give you an answer of 224. Now 430, sorry, it's add there. So 14 add 4 squared, so 14 add 16 is going to give you an answer of 30, and then 430 divided by 30 is going to give you an answer of around 14.3 reoccurring. Now this answer is closer to Ellen's answer, so you know that our answer is going to be Ellen. Ellen is going to be correct. So Ellen is correct. Next question. Ciara drives an average of 43.6 miles per week. Work out an estimate for the number of miles Ciara drives in a year. So 43.6, we can round that to 40 to one significant figure. So we can round that to 40, and that's per week. In a year, there are 52 weeks. Now we can round that to 50 to one significant figure. Now if in 1 week you travel 40 miles, yeah, in 50 weeks, how much are you gonna travel? So in 50 weeks, you're just going to do 50 multiplied by 40, and that's going to give you an answer of 2,000 miles, and that would be worth 2 marks. Now it says, is your answer an underestimate or overestimate? So 43.6, we rounded down. We rounded down to 40, okay? And 52, we rounded down to 50. Okay, so just make a note of that. We rounded both of these down. So we rounded them down. So if you've rounded both values down, your answer is going to be an underestimate. Okay, so both values have been rounded down, so answer is underestimate. Okay, and that would be worth 1 mark. Next question over here. Dennis gets paid £8.21 per hour he works. Each week Dennis works 41 hours. Work out an estimate for the amount Dennis gets paid in a week. So again, let's round these to one significant figure. £8.21 is going to become 8, and 41 is going to become 40. That's to one significant figure. Okay, now it says work out an estimate. So if 1 hour he gets £8, then in 40 hours he's gonna get 40 multiplied by 8, which is going to be £320 for 2 marks. Now, is your answer an underestimate or overestimate? Well, if we think about it, £8.21 has been rounded down, 41 has been rounded down to 40, so then your answer is going to be an underestimate, because both values have been rounded down. Both values have been rounded down. Okay, and that would get you an answer of 1 mark. Next question, a circle has a radius of 11 meters. Work out an estimate for the area of the circle. Now the area of a circle is going to be pi r squared. So if a circle has a radius of 11 meters, let's round that to one significant figure. It's going to be 10 meters. That's the radius. And then you need to work out the area of the circle. Now pi, that's 3.14. So pi is going to be 3.14. We can round that to 3. Okay, so we can just do 3 multiplied by 10 squared, and that's going to give you an answer of 300. Yeah, so that's going to be our estimate. Now it says, is your answer an underestimate or overestimate? Well, 11 we have rounded down to 10 meters, and pi we have rounded down to 3 meters from 3.14. Yeah, so is it an underestimate or overestimate? It's going to be an underestimate. It's going to be an underestimate because both values have been rounded down. Okay, and that would get you 1 mark. Okay, final question now. A shape is formed by cutting a square out of a rectangle. Work out an estimate for the area of the shape. Okay, so the shape, the area that we want to find out is the shaded area. Okay, now let's work out the area of the full rectangle. That's going to be 3.23 and 5.12. Let's round those to one significant figure each. So the full rectangle is going to be equal to 3 multiplied by 5, which is going to give you 15. Okay, 15 meters squared. Now the area of the square, if you write down over here, we will have to round them both up. So 1.92 to 1.92, we can do 2 multiplied by 2, which is going to give you an answer of 4 meters squared. And to work out the area of the shaded area, you're going to do 15 meters squared, subtract 4 meters squared, and that's going to give you an answer of 11 meters squared. So our answer is going to be 11 for 3 marks. Now it says, is your answer an underestimate or overestimate? Well, 3.23 we have rounded down. So we have rounded down. What would the actual area of this be? It would be much higher because we have rounded down, and then the square we have rounded up. But we are subtracting a smaller amount from a larger amount. So the answer to this is it's going to be an underestimate, because we have rounded a larger value down, because we have rounded a larger value down. Okay, and that would get you 1 mark. And that is it for this video. Thanks for watching. I hope you liked it, and one last thing, please subscribe, hit the like button and the notification bell.